on the 2nd of June 1953, the 27-year-old Princess Elizabeth became queen in a glittering pageant dating back almost 1,000 years. But this holiest of rituals concealed the unholiest of rows in the House of Windsor leading up to the coronation. Television was in its infancy. This new medium had never been a factor in previous coronations. Would it be welcomed or rejected by the royals?
In the early days of post-war television, we used to televise any royal occasion that we possibly could. And so when the coronation, that was clearly going to be the most wonderful occasion of all if we could get permission to televise it.
But it was the Queen who had to be persuaded.
The Queen, I believe, wasn't very keen on having it televised because it was a very solemn, it was a religious a service, you know.
The BBC request was refused by the Duke of Norfolk, the Coronation Committee and the Cabinet.
There was a good deal of apprehension and almost a blank refusal. It just went on week after week. Every time they said no, we tried to find a reason why they should have said yes.
What happened was that the BBC leaked the fact that this cabal of the establishment had decided not to televise. And then there was a media storm.
And I'm afraid we did adopt a bit of spin, because if ever we could leak any information that we thought was in our favour, then we'd try and get it into the press, hoping that the government and the palace would read it. And we had a very good friend in George Campy, because every time we got a no, he'd come out with a great big article saying, it seems that they're not going to allow television in the Abbey, and they should.
The spin had worked. In a public opinion poll, 78% voted in favour of televising the day.
And eventually a telephone call came, yes, you have permission. And from that moment on, it was wonderful.
Television would give unprecedented live access to the ceremony. Any mistakes would be witnessed by millions. The mystery of the monarchy had never been so exposed.